mind. Hello and welcome to me going through some more of my records. Not literally though, that could be quite a feat, couldn't it? This is the sort of post 1993, I think, Paul McCartney singles that I have. And please excuse any of the background noise that you can hear. I've got a neighbour that's moved in, that's decided let's play music at all hours. So my apologies if you can hear any boom, 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 boom in the background. It's not quite the same, is it? It doesn't look quite the same, does it? Oh well. Anyway, the first single now, it's in one of those sort of plastic sleeves where you've got to sort of take. It's almost like taking, obviously, sticky tape off the so it's stuck down. So that's the noise. And this actually is Tropical Island Hum. Or I always sort of, for whatever reason, I thought of mosquitoes actually. But the thing is that if I can get it out, as you can see, it's on yellow vinyl. It could give you a craving for bananas, couldn't it? And it's also the pictures as well. But there's a weird sort of thing there where you can see that when they did the hole, some of it sort of melted onto the surface of the thing there. Good grief, it looks like Rupert there is trying to do a bit of Saturday Night Fever, doesn't it? But it's the sequel to We All Stand Together, as the cover says, and Fab Macca was a big fan of Rupert the Bear, apparently, so he thought, let's do a little short film, and a few years later he thought, let's do another short film. Got the money, I suppose you can do these little whims, can't you? And if you're not sure, the lyrics are on the other side. They just won't put them up. They won't reflect back at you like that. My scanning's a bit better than that. And you can have a read of the Shakespearean style lyrics there. So, maybe I'm overdoing it just that little bit for McCartney's lyrical prowess, but you never know, some might think that. Think what? And next up is a sort of interesting thing that he decided to do. It's a sort of replica parlophone thing with No Other Baby. But as you can see, it's a replica of the parlophone label. Must have felt a bit yearning or a pang for the previous, not a May pang. That's something different. Ooh, He must have felt something in order to put this out. Maybe a bit of nostalgia for nostalgic purposes or something like that. But whatever, the paper itself is actually quite shoddy. I don't know if it's supposed to replicate the actual surface of a record from back then, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels really not very good. But that was what was released. So he had No Other Baby on a 50-year-old parlophone label. I like how it says this record must be played at 45. Like you'd want to play. Oh, mind you, if you played it on 33, it would make it last longer. And these days, Emitex sounds like something that you would take in a nightclub. Now, I've never opened this. I know why too. Yeah, I've never opened this. But the reason why is because I didn't want to disturb the sticker there. So I've actually got no idea what's inside. Well, aside from a record or a copy of the single. But I mean, And as we expect from Fab Macca, some of his picture sleeve covers are, well, at least he's got the nails right. Sort of simple is the way to go, is it? Well, at least we know it was made in England. I'm I'm so tempted to open that up on here, but I just don't want to. I've had this um, single for about, gosh, um, 13 years. I bought it when it was. I bought it off eBay when it was new, actually. Yeah, I've had this for a number of years, and I sort of do want to open this, but I don't. At the same time, I want to keep it wrapped. Keep it in its wrapper. Yo, keep it in its wrapper. Keep the fine line in its wrapper. I'd be a bit too worried that that would get a bit sharp and pierce the plastic. And next up is a single that I did open because it came that way. It's always got to have an open single. Yeah, anyway. And this is Jenny Wren. And what an interesting name of a person. But he seemed to have a thing for like a burgundy purple type colour or something like that. And I think I got a glimpse of it. And the inner sleeve to this is just a master of art. Oh, and it gets better. Flip it over. There we are. Yeah. That wasn't me, that was a motorbike. Yes. So you've got the... But wait, there's more. Continues in the purplish theme with this. So I've got it on the wrong side, so that's the B side. And that's the A side. There we are. Anyway, oh look, you can see the effect of me showing it, and showing it. It's kind of groovy. I could always do a close up of that, but there we are. It's one of the rare times that's kind of come up so clear. But yep, so he gave us a purple single there. Obviously, he thought that was her favourite colour. I don't know. He looks deep in thought there. Maybe he's thinking of what to say to her. Either that, or maybe he's wondering if that microphone's turned on. And lucky last is... ironic, really. Lucky last is the ever-present past. And another one of his covers. But I suppose the thing is to show that everything goes in circles, perhaps? I don't know. But on the other side, though, we actually have a mirrored photo of him. Maybe he's playing Pokemon Go with himself. Wonder what he'd find. Maybe he was looking for the House of Wax. Playing it live could be interesting. You wouldn't want it to be under really hot lights, would you? It'd melt. But, like the other one, it's got an inner sleeve, but it's like this. It's sort of opened out with him sort of like so. And but the idea is I'm glad I got this new. The idea is that you're actually supposed to cut that out and stick it all together, so to speak. You can read the instructions. So the instructions are to run your finger along the strip and play the song. Oh, okay, is it meant to make a weird noise, is it? But I couldn't. There is no way I would do something like that with one of these things. I mean, it's that's probably the good thing about buying something new, as opposed to if I bought the thing secondhand, I probably wouldn't have this. But yeah, it's but that's the idea. Oh, the idea of cutting that out is so that you can create that. So you do all that, and my record collector's delight. do all that, to create all that and all of that sort of thing. And in the meantime, he's playing Pokemon Go and having a wonderful time. But there is a record in there. Oh, God, I got to put it in the wrong way. But there is a record in there, which I've salvaged, and it follows the same kind of theme on the record. So I wonder if people kind of were a little bit, and thought, oh, do we cut the middle of the record too, because it would still play on the outside? I'm sure there would be some. But I don't think there's like an inner groove thing big enough to be able to cover that sort of. You'd need to place it on your turntable very carefully and purposefully. But yeah, so you could have. Oh, which one do you want? That one would be sturdier. But, oh no! All right, I'll put that back. I'll put it back. It's all right. I'll be fine. Good grief. Oh, it cost £5. Just noticed the price on there. £5. I didn't pay £5 for that. I would have paid much more than that, 'cause I think it was second hand off eBay or something. All right. Well, on that note, I'm off to. No, I'm not off to see the wizard. I'm not off to see Rupert either. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this, and thank you very much for watching, and please do the likes and subscribes and the bells and whistles and all that sort of stuff, which I've forgotten my catchphrase these days, but I still just say it anyway, because, you know, these things happen. And hopefully I shall see you in the next one. Ciao.